Patients left in limbo. We could be just days away from Delaware County's largest health system shutting down. Now we're learning new details about the controversial closing plan at Crozer Health. Good evening, everyone. I'm Yuki Washington. A judge is pushing for an emergency meeting this weekend, but the situation is dire. The potential closures of Crozer Chester Medical Center and Taylor Hospital would mean thousands of people without jobs and communities without easy access to health care. CBS Philadelphia chief investigative reporter Joe Holden talked to an ER doctor and a patient. Both are waiting for what seems like the inevitable.
First responders were still wheeling patients into Crozer Chester Medical Center Friday afternoon. At one point, the ambulance bay was nearly full. Anna Velarde of Prospect Park was picking up her daughter.
Are you upset by what's happening?
Well, I'm concerned, because I've been here for many of my operations, and it's been nothing but great care for us.
Attorneys for Crozer Health System dropped a bombshell 24 hours ago, informing a judge there was no other option but to shut down facilities across Delaware County because they're nearly out of money. In a late-night filing we obtained, the shutdown would include Crozer Chester and Taylor Hospital, along with other clinical locations in Broomall, Media, Glen Mills, and Haverford. Final say rests with the bankruptcy court judge. Emergency Department Dr. Max Cooper invited CBS News Philadelphia into his office at Crozer Chester. He says he and his colleagues are trying to stay strong.
Everyone's blood is absolutely boiling for this catastrophe. I would do anything to keep this hospital open. I want to spend my entire career here, and I feel like it's being ripped away from us.
Attorneys for the owner, Prospect Medical Holdings, filed a proposed closure plan that says if the Crozer Health System were to remain open beyond March 14th, hospitals it owns in other states would be subject to overarching risk. They're asking the bankruptcy judge to authorize an expedited closure. 4 days prior to such a closure, the proposed plan shows the emergency department would shut down. EMS services and elective surgeries would stop, and all patients would be discharged or transferred. Dr. Cooper is holding out hope and reflecting on his time here.
This is the
This is the
proud uniform.
This is the uniform of medicine, and the House of Medicine really wants to be here, and we really want to care for this community.
While the bankruptcy court judge considers this closure motion, she's also instructed everybody involved in this battle, government officials and lawyers, to meet. Sources tell me that will happen this weekend. As for the public relations firm that represents Prospect Medical Holdings, they declined to comment on the filing of that closure notice. Outside Crozer Chester Medical Center, Joe Holden, CBS News, Philadelphia.
And a lot of Crozer Health patients have questions about what happens next. We're working to get those answers. When we are not on television, you can always find the latest developments on CBSPhiladelphia.com.